Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy, I'll get back in here with another video, and today I'll be giving you guys a Warzone tips video for all my console control players or are looking to switch from like a different game to Warzone, or like you played Warzone once and you really liked it and you want to get better at the game. This is the video for you. If you're like been playing the game for months and months, then I really don't think that you'll find anything helpful in this video besides my loadout at the end of the video. Thanks for that. So yeah, so let's get right into this video. I'll be telling you guys tips on how to get better at Warzone and how to get more wins and what to do if you're just starting the game as a controller player. Alright, so the first tip is to get contracts. Contracts are very important in Warzone because it helps to get money, and money was very important in this game for the reason why I'll tell you why later on this video. The contract that I prefer to do is probably the race to the supply, because once you go to the supply, like to the store, the prices are going to go down like a lot, and that's going to help with tip number 2 in this video. So yeah, so tip number 1 is get contracts, guarantee your contracts, and do whichever ones that you can to start on a money faster in Warzone. Alright, as connected to tip number 1, tip number 2 is make sure your loadout is the the first thing that you buy. The loadout is very important because it's the only way that you can get perks, or like perks in Apex, and like get the guns that you want exactly how you want them, like all the attachments that you want, everything that you want on your gun, or what guns you want, or like the perks that you want, or like the grenades, flash bombs, heartbeat sensor, whatever you want. You have to get a loadout drop for you to get exactly what you want and when you want it. So a loadout drop costs $10,000, and which is fairly easy to get because of the contracts, which is tip number 1. And the race to the store contract, the price go down like a lot. So yeah, probably by the time you're doing that, you're probably gonna have enough to get the loadout drop, honestly, because the price goes down so much. Alright, on to tip number 3. Alright, if you're a controller player, I think that you should like not go for like the subtle loadouts, and I feel like if you're a controller, then you should like have more of an aggressive playstyle. Don't get me wrong, if you're on keyboard and mouse, you can still like be very good at being aggressive, but I feel like if you're on controller, we have the advantage because of aim assist. So using like a SMG and an AR is probably the best loadout for us, besides using a sniper or RPG. They can do that. If you want an LMG, that's actually a very good choice too, for like long and mid-range, because those are very good guns in the game. On to the next tip. Another tip is to make sure you have a team to play with. This may seem like so much of a obvious thing, but in Warzone, teamwork and like smart and IQ, everything is what you need to win more games. Like if you're just playing like with randoms and you get matched up with people that don't know what they're doing, it's going to be very hard to win, because this is a game that requires teamwork to win. And if you're just beginning, then you're not going to be able to win a solo game on your own, because Warzone has a lot of people, and most of the people are very good at the game and have very good aim, so it's going to be hard for you to win a solo game if you're just starting. So make sure you have friends that have been playing Warzone and they're pretty good at it, and maybe you guys could get a dub. You never know. Just make sure that you have very good teammate comms and everything, and make sure that you know what to do and when to do it.
and it can link that to a possible
Rotation is kind of an important thing to do, and while you're playing Warzone, because not having a good rotation can end you up in a very bad position. Like if you don't know your rotation, you're just running around the map to follow storm, which works for some people, but for others it don't really work out so well. And then you end up in an area that you're not with, that you're not like familiar with, and then you run into a team that is. They're obviously gonna wreck you, like no questions asked. They're just gonna completely destroy you because it's gonna be hard for you to understand the area that you're in, defend yourself if you don't know the area. On to the next tip. The next tip is figure out what playstyle fits you. As I said earlier in this video, I said that controller players, I feel like they should be more aggressive. But if you're not good at being aggressive in Warzone, just because we have aim assist, you shouldn't be obligated or forced to feel like you have to be aggressive. Remember, you don't have to be aggressive. You can play passive if you want. You could carry a sniper. It really doesn't matter. But make sure that you know the playstyle that you want and how you want to do it. If you want to be aggressive and try to drop 30 kill bombs every single time you play the game, then go for it. If you want to just drop 5 kills and get very high placement, then you can do that. Just make sure that you know exactly how you want to play, so you and your teammates can figure it out and you can work together to win the game. Alright, on to my loadout. As I said, that I literally just started a couple of days ago, so I'm going to have the best level or the highest rank on my weapons or the best attachments. But for me right now, one of my favorite loadouts is the M13 with the MP5, with the EOD and overkill and amped, with the heartbeat sensor and like a grenade that doesn't really matter, a C4. My other one is the M91 with the MP5. I feel like those are very good ones. If you like it, then you can rock with it too. Just make sure that you have one that you're comfortable with. But those are the guns that I've been feeling the most comfortable with ever since I started the game around like 3 or 4 days ago. So see you guys in the next video. Let me know if you want me to start posting more 2K, more Fortnite, or more Warzone tips. Just let me know down in the comments below. Make sure, can we hit this video, get 5 likes, then I'll post another Warzone video probably by tomorrow. I'll try to drop a 30 bomb for you guys. So, peace.